Heads up, this podcast more than likely contains strong language, tongue-in-cheek humor, and suggestive remarks.
I've become hyperfixated on you.
Hello, and welcome to the Hyper Podcast, where two likable people who like talking talk to people they like about the things that the people they like to see if we could like it too. I'm here with my best buddy, Teddy.
Hello, I'm here with my best buddy, Anna.
Hello! And, I want to talk about something which happened at the weekend.
Right into it.
Yeah. Now, it's not, by the time you listen to this, the London Marathon will be a few weeks ago. But as of time of recording, it was 2 days ago.
Weekend. Yeah.
And as you know, I ran the London Marathon.
Did you?
And no, I absolutely didn't. And you passed the test because...
Like, wait. Did my brain make up all of the pictures of our other friend who fucking smashed that thing?
I was like, I'm going to throw this at Teddy because I have invented a game for you and it involves you working out.
Gaslight me?
Yeah, I'm trying to gaslight you.
You just gaslight me? Don't you remember, Teddy? I ran the marathon. I was there right alongside our friend who smashed out in 5 hours like an absolute fucking unit.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you didn't go along with that. Anyway, this is the prerequisite for a game that I have invented where you must guess or
Suss you out.
use your intuition to work out. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about me putting a vibrator on my jaw.
Yes.
And I said something along the lines of, wouldn't it be funny if
You gaslight me?
wouldn't it be like all of these things have such weird names? I wonder if we can make up some names. So here we go. This is called Guess the Sex Toy Game.
Okay.
As it is written on my notes on my iPhone. It's called Guess the Sex Toy Game. And there are 5 rounds.
Yep.
But if you don't like the game...
Sure, I'm gonna ace this.
There are 5 rounds. You don't have to do all 5. You might hate it. But I have come up with some fake and some real
Okay.
sex toys. And I want you to guess which ones are fake. Okay? Are you up for this?
Yeah, sure, go on. Hit me with it.
Okay.
Hit me with your best shot.
So, the first 3, okay? They're going to come in 3s.
Okay.
The first 3, one of these is fake. Greedy Girl.
Okay.
Power Petal.
Okay.
Pretty Peggy. Okay, do you want them again?
Well, I'm gonna guess the petal one's definitely fucking real. Although, I don't know.
I'll give them to you again. We've got Greedy Girl, Power Petal, and Pretty Peggy.
I'm gonna go with Greedy Girl as fake.
Okay. Do you want the result now, or do you want me to save it till the end?
Give me the result.
You are wrong!
Ah.
The fake was in fact Pretty Peggy.
Ooh.
That's the one.
That's a shame. Someone needs to make a strap called Pretty Peggy.
In fact, there might be one called Pretty Peggy. This list comes from Love Honey specifically.
From Love Honey. Does Love Honey have these? Okay.
Yeah.
Narrow it down a little.
Yeah. So there may well be one. I'm not patenting.
What the fuck is a greedy girl? Because that doesn't tell me if it's a vibe, if it's a butt plug.
Honestly, I can't remember. And as just before we started recording, because in my notes I hadn't written down which one was the fake one, and I did this like 2 weeks ago. I actually
go back in.
Yeah, I actually gaslit myself into thinking they were all real, and then had to like quickly just scan Love Honey, fuck up my search history, and work out which ones were fake, and then write out some more because there were some that I couldn't work out if they were fake or not, so I just redid it.
Oh, you were just like, oh fuck it, this one goes into the void.
Yeah. Anyway, that was round 1. Pretty Peggy is the fake. Round 2, okay?
Okay.
Headmaster. Mega Mighty. Or Pleasure Pump. Okay. Headmaster, Mega Mighty, or Pleasure Pump?
I don't know. Mega Mighty's fake.
Wrong.
What the fuck? I'm bad at this.
Pleasure Pump is the one I made up.
Ugh.
Yeah, my favorite on the list is Headmaster. I think that's fucking funny.
That one I knew. I was like, that one's got to be a fake vagina that like vibrates or something. I don't know.
I didn't write down what most of these were actually.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be like a mouth or something. One of the mouth ones.
Maybe that's the next game. The next game is guess what each. No, we can't keep
Guess
going.
what each sex toy does.
No, we can't keep going now. This is absolute filth. Okay, right, round 3. You ready?
But hey, there's nothing filthy about healthy consensual sex.
That's true.
Mhm.
Round 3. Chocolate Easter egg. Misty
I know there are
Steam
eggs.
Mistress. Or Be Proud Strap On.
Misty Stream Mistress.
Misty Steam Mistress, yeah. Oh, is that your
Yeah.
guess?
Yeah.
Wrong!
What the fuck? I'm so bad at this.
I'm really happy about this because I thought
You're happy you can invent fake sex toys so aptly?
Yeah, and I will be taking credit for that. If not, at the end of the episode, I'm going to do it now.
email this episode to your honey and be like, I need to design your next sex toy.
Yeah. So the fake one was the Be Proud Strap On. That's the one I made up.
Oh, that one would be fun though if it was like all rainbow.
Yeah. Also, chocolate Easter egg. I think is hideous. Hideous
I knew the
sounding.
egg one was right because I've seen quite a lot of the egg ones.
The chocolate aspect of it, really.
Yeah, but
wow.
Easter's just gone, hasn't it? And people
Yeah.
they're trying to be holiday themed. There's probably people that have like a Christmas tree butt plug or something. I don't know.
Well, not on my list. There isn't, but there can be around 2. Okay. Round number 4. Are you ready?
Yes.
You got to get one. You got to get one. Okay.
Well, I would hope my percentage chance are like 33%. So
The Night Prowler penis extender. The Silicon Knight, that's Knight with a K, or the Ice Lady Crystal.
the Ice Lady Crystal.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Fucking hell.
That's real. The fake one was the Silicon Knight with a K.
Oh, but the crystal doesn't make me think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get wet for that. That makes me think, oh, is that gonna stab me?
Yeah, man. That one's that one's real. I hope it is anyway, because I did check. But yeah, like I said, I was, gaslighting myself on these. Okay, final round. You can get this one. Okay.
Can I?
Yes, you can get this. I believe you can get this one. Okay.
Listen, if it's not like rabbit, bullet, fucking what are the other ones called? I don't know.
Well, you don't know because you haven't got any yet.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what sex toys are called. I see what they look like and I go, can that fit in me? Yes. No.
Well, final round. Can you redeem yourself? I think you can. Number 1.
Let's get all 5 wrong.
Number 1 is the Big Talk Ball Gag. Number 2, the Blow Motion Male Masturbator. And number 3 are the Bound to Please restraints.
The middle one?
The Blow Motion Male Masturbator.
Give them to me again.
That one just really tickles me. Right. We've got the Big Talk Ball Gag. We've got the Blow Motion Male Masturbator. Or we've got the Bound to Please restraints.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the male masturbator.
Wrong. Wrong.
Ah!
The fake one was the Big Talk Ball Gag.
Ah.
There you go. Wow, GG.
5 wrong. My asexual status still stands.
Yeah.
Stands strong. Undefeated.
I honestly had so much fun making up that game.
It sounds like it. You did well.
And I feel like maybe we should put some kind of tense quiz music over the top
Do
of that.
countdown music.
Yeah, countdown music. Oh god, no, that's too tense.
Dun, dun, dun.
Exactly.
Bow.
But yeah, that was the hit new game, Guess the Sex Toy game.
That was very good.
Thank you, and I'm glad that you knew I didn't.
You should make that. You should make that a card game, like Cards Against Humanity.
I feel like I'd get into a lot of like copyright troubles, you know, with all the different brands.
I mean, I don't know what the rules are for things like that.
Me neither.
If you have to give them money, or if you just have to put like the intellectual property thing next to any actual things that you use. In which case, you just have to put it next to all of them so they all look real.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that. Now, I'm glad that you knew that I hadn't done the marathon, and I'm glad that you didn't just go along with it, because I was slightly worried that I'd have to carry on lying about doing the marathon when I know nothing about it.
Yeah, how many hours does it take you, Anna?
Oh, I did it in 4.5.
Wow. How many toenails fell off?
19. Oh shit.
That's so gross to me as well. Like I mind my own business on Instagram, and sometimes it just gives me random things at my feed. It's because I like nature videos of like pretty lakes and mountains and shit. And it's like, I went hiking in my running shoes, and then they take off their sock and their fucking big toenail falls off, and I'm like,
oh, that's really gross.
I think that's something that just happens. Like your toenails are soft if you don't like do stuff, and they'll just like fall out, and then the stuff that grows back in is like thicker and stronger, and I'm like, ugh.
I'm okay with my toenails not being thick and strong, actually.
Yeah, my toenails are fine. I mean, they're already pretty fucking annoying, so so I've got such tiny little toenails on my pinky toes.
I think everyone does.
They need trimming so often. Like, no, they're literally like maybe a millimeter of nail before they're like hanging over the edge, and I have to clip them back.
I feel like this is absolutely wild podcast content. We're talking about toenails.
We've talked about sex toys. It's only fair we talk about feet next.
Yeah, you're right. It's logical.
Oh, and I because it's been cold and I like to walk around my house barefoot. I got a really nasty chilblain the other day on like my chilblain on like one of my toes, and I didn't realize I had it, so I had a really hot bath, which apparently agitates the fuck out of it.
Oh no!
So I just had all this red raw toe for like.
No.
I was like, mistakes have been made. Because I love a hot bath.
Oh, I love a hot bath as well. I love a hot shower as well.
Hot baths are bougie. I don't really like a shower because you have to stay under the spray or else you get like cold, and as soon as you turn it off, the entire bathroom is like suddenly freezing.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about having a hot bath is that because I've got Raynaud's, and so have you actually, haven't you?
Yeah, but you get it in your hands. I get it in my feet.
I get it in my hands. I do get it in my feet, but not as badly. But if I'm having a bath and the water is hot, I can't physically put my hands or feet in the hot water until they've like acclimatized.
Yeah.
So I literally lay there in the bath like a dead cockroach with my feet and my hands in the air, because
oh my god,
I genuinely cannot stand the pain of putting my hands or my feet in the water. So for me, the payoff for a bath in the winter is like nil. The same for a shower. I have to have a shower. I get in the shower and I have to hold my hands out like a zombie out of the spray.
Like,
yeah, literally, it's crazy.
I mean, I get that I put like one foot in and I go and switch the other foot and go and do that for a couple of times, and then my body just kind of gives up and goes, okay, yeah, we're warm again. But yeah, no, my toes will literally go like translucent.
Yeah, I get it with my fingers too. Oh, it's so shit. It's such a shit thing to have.
It is, but I still remember being at your house after we got off the bus from because we were still at our first secondary.
Yeah.
And primary. I think it would have been primary and our first secondary where we would come home together. And I would get like I'd take my socks off and like put my feet in front of like the fireplace in your living room, and you'd be like,
yeah, I remember it.
You were like, what?
I
I'm like,
remember.
it's my fucking toes.
I remember, like, do you remember, like, the odd days where it snowed?
Yeah, I miss snow.
And I'd always get such intense pain in my fingers, and I'd think, like, why are people enjoying snowball fights? Like, I can't comprehend why this is
Yeah,
enjoyable. It's so painful. And now
it
I
is.
know
It's
it's because
bad.
my fingers just don't receive that much blood to them when they should.
I know. I hate whenever I have to put my hand in like cold water.
Yeah, oh my
I have to
lordy.
I have to like gear myself up because I'm like, oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna
Yeah.
hurt.
It's a inconvenient thing to have. It's not the end of the world, but it is blooming
No.
inconvenient, especially if you
Yeah.
work outside.
Oh
I
yeah.
can
You'll
imagine it's going to
cook.
be, yeah, hard.
I
Harder.
mean, you got to sock up, haven't you? And get lots of
Oh
socks
yeah.
and keep your mittens on.
Yeah, yeah. I've got my special silk underglove gloves now,
Ooh,
which I got for
fancy.
Christmas. Thanks, Mum. She got me some silk gloves for wearing underneath your normal gloves. Apparently, that's supposed to help.
Mm.
But to be honest, it's not been that cold over the last winter that I've needed them.
No, we've had
Been very
pretty mild
mild.
winters for the
Yeah.
last couple.
Mm.
Thanks, climate change.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
We've had I think who was saying like we've had quite long winters though. They've been mild but longer or something.
Mm.
It certainly felt like this one dragged on. I was like, please come back out, son. I need my vitamin D.
Yeah, I know. Oh my
I need
God.
that D so bad. Come
It
on.
it always does though. It always drags on and drags on and drags on. And then
Yeah.
April comes and you're like, oh, thank God for that.
Mm. Although it wasn't that great outside today. I was like,
No.
oh.
Yesterday was nice.
It was nice yesterday.
Um,
I had a bonfire the other day as well, so it was nice being out in the sun, throwing all this cardboard onto this
did
little.
you?
Because this tree fell down through the fence. Then Dad chopped it up and then like left all the sticks in the middle of the field. And then finally he dragged them over to the bonfire pile, and I was like, okay, well I'll burn because I keep all my cardboard. I just burn it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I'll throw the cardboard on there and I'll burn it.
Did you have
So
marshmallows?
no, we didn't have any marshmallows. I'm not honestly. Marshmallows aren't like I'm not that keen on them.
Yes, I agree.
They're not great. They're just kind of meh. They're just kind
Mhm.
of. You can tell they're made of like animal fat and stuff, and I'm like, "Bleh."
I've never had a marshmallow and thought, that
And
was
thought
so
this
yummy.
is really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
was
they're
like,
fun as a kid, but like as you get older, they're just kind of like sticky and messy and sugar that's not worth it's not worth the calories.
Yeah, it's just gimmicky, isn't it? It's like toffee apples. I can never understand toffee apples. I think they're just disgusting.
I think it depends. Like if you have like the cheap toffee apples you get in like, that's kind of like meh. But like if you have like a proper like fresh toffee apple, I think I had like one once at like a fair. That one was good.
Mm.
But that's because it was still hot and warm and it wasn't like a bitch to bite into.
Mm.
I think that's the issue as well. Your jaw struggles to get around a nice apple.
Yeah, I actually can't. I haven't had apples in about
Ages.
in
Even
about
baby
9
Bird did.
months. Yeah,
You got to get that rose toy and shove it into the.
into the crevice of my own face. Yeah, I know.
I'm wondering how graphic I should be on this podcast because I was going to say something about
No.
my.
No. No. Let me stop
I
you
was
there.
gonna-
No.
I was going to say something about my anatomy, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't.
No. New. I think we've been pretty
Yeah, we're not saying anything
expletive.
heinous. We're just saying adult content. Well, not even adult, just mature content.
It's okay. We put a content warning on the front.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, exactly. So anyway, my
No, don't. No, please, we'll never recover.
No, please. I will say though, because I accidentally missed my medications, which is to put me into menopause to stop my endo inside me. I missed a week of that by accident, so my ovaries started back up and now they're shutting back down again. But I could definitely feel inside me like lesions. I'm like, oh no,
Oh
no, they're
God.
back.
Oh no.
Yeah, because it's so weird. I go to use the toilet like to pee, and I can feel like my insides tugging against.
This is
things.
hilarious that you're like, no, I won't go
No,
into
this is a
this.
completely different topic. This is medical. This is a medical like topic.
Oh God, now we're doing medical topics.
Yeah.
God, okay.
But I can just feel like that things are attached, and that I can feel like an ovary screaming for help, being like, I'm being strangled.
Oh
Ugh, so I think
dear.
I'm gonna have to have another surgery, which is I hate surgeries.
Oh, I hope
Have
not.
you had a surgery?
I've never had a surgery.
You've never
Touch
had a
wood.
surgery.
No, no,
No, you
never.
will. You will have one in your lifetime. I'm sorry to say.
Well, I hope not. Still.
I mean, I know I'm saying like, oh, I hate having surgery, blah 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 blah, but actually, they're all right. You don't know anything that goes on around it. Like it's
I'm very
you go
terrified of it. I'm very, very terrified of it. The idea of it is like
really why? What part of it terrifies you? 'Cause I've had 3.
a lot of horror stories about
Ah,
surgeries and what surgeons do whilst you're unconscious.
I mean, in the UK, they're very up to date on those kind of things. I feel like a lot of those scary stories are from places like America.
Maybe.
Because they have like whole teams in there and like nurses and all this other kind of stuff. They have things in place to like stop anything creepy from happening. But no, the thing I don't like is having a cannula in. I don't like them putting it in because last time, the first 2 surgeries, they found my vein, they stuck it in, they went countdown from 10, and I was out by like 8.
Yeah.
So the
That's
last one,
ideal.
they kept poking it in and out, and you know how I am. You know
Yeah.
how I am with blood tests and needles and stuff. And
Yeah.
I was like, you don't need to worry about giving me nothing, buddy, because I'm about to fucking pass out on its own. They were like slapping the back of my hand and like waggling it up and down to try and get the veins to bounce out. And I was like, I am going to throw up all over myself, all over this gown that you've put me.
Yeah,
But you,
I've not had any surgeries. I've had about 1 billion blood tests, and I've
yeah,
also done a failed blood donation because apparently my
yeah,
veins are too
delicate.
narrow. Yeah, she was
Got
like,
delicate little veins.
yeah, your blood's
I
great,
think
but it can't get it.
Yeah, I think for blood when they're taking it, the needle's bigger. For like like for IVs and stuff, it's a very thin needle because they don't have to take anything; they just put things in.
Yeah.
So it is super easy. They just I don't know why, because my veins are very obvious in the back of my hand. Like you can see them. My skin is so pale. Like,
Yeah, you can. It's true.
but they just I don't know, that day they just really struggled, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pass out because my body, every time you do that, thinks it's going to be attacked, and it goes into a whole vasovascular response and tells me to hit the deck for some, because that's gonna help me, isn't it, body?
Yeah, you tell it. You tell it. I think
To be fair though, that isn't my first response. When I'm in a high stress scenario, my first response is to fight like a feral animal and run away. But
Really?
I tell myself logically that I can't do that. So I sit there until it becomes so overwhelming that my body goes, okay, well, if you're not going to fight, then we'll pass out so that death hurts less.
What, there's like, what is it? It's fight, flight,
Freeze and fawn.
freeze, and fawn. Is that it? Fawn?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause
So the like biological side of things is like flight and freeze, where it's like you either fight your way out, you either run, or you just freeze up and die. Fawn is like entirely psychological, which is where like you try and appease the danger, you try and appeal to it.
okay. I propose another F onto that list, and that is flirt.
I think that's part of fawn, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna propose another one onto the list, and that is flap about.
I think that is flight.
Okay, hang on, I've not finished.
Okay.
What
Fuck,
about
I think would also come under fawn.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
What about flamenco?
I think that would count as
Fight, you're right.
fawn or flight, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm no biologist, and I think that's
I've
obvious.
told you many times about how when I was a kid at the dentist, I would fight the dentist.
Yes, you're a fighter. You're a biter. A fighter and a biter.
Literally, when I was having my wisdom tooth taken out at like a whole like 25 years of age, they were talking and they were like looking at my files because I had not had a major tooth removal in a long time, since I had like 4 of my teeth taken out for my braces. And they like looked at my charts and they went, we'll probably sedate you given your history.
Yeah.
It's like, what? But then they didn't sedate me, and oh my god, I nearly threw hands with that dentist because they when they're doing your wisdom tooth, they like clamp it and then they like have to push into your jaw really hard to like crunch the roots almost, and then they yank it out.
Oh no, can't be doing that. Oh,
Yeah,
this episode is an absolute nightmare for anyone
it
that has
is.
any
I'm
medical
so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyone who doesn't like
medical
them.
fears.
But no, because it wasn't like painful because they numbed me up, but the pressure I could feel, and obviously my joints are very inflamed and they dislocate. Like they don't dislocate, but they come out of place quite easily underneath a certain amount of pressure, and I could feel that my jaw was slipping. And he said, "Oh, if you need me to stop, just say." So I like held up my hand and said, "Stop," and he didn't. And literally my hand went to go grab this motherfucker's wrist when he suddenly pulled out my tooth and like held it up victorious. And I was like, "You came so close to losing that motherfucking hand." 'Cause I was like in red. I was like, "You bitch." But obviously he saw that it was about to go and he was like, "I know they've told me to stop, but literally in like half a second it's gonna be out."
Yeah.
He made a gamble, and to be fair to him, I respect that, but also he will never know how close he brushed to
To
death.
Yeah, the risk paid off, but only just.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I'm not as scrappy as I used to be. Like as a kid, I used to be like I used to not care what anyone thought. I did whatever I want. I didn't care if a stranger looked at me. I did whatever I want. Now I'm like, oh, but that would be really impolite if I bit the dentist at like age 28. You know, that would be a bit disconcerting.
Yeah, it's a
I
shame
think
though.
I'd actually get. I think children, it's fine, but like if you do it as an adult, you kind of like get sued for assault.
Yeah, not good.
No.
I'm sure people do bite dentists all the time though.
Oh, probably. But like I think you'd probably get like barred from that dentist. And my dentist is close by. I like my dentist. I never see the same one twice. I saw one because all of my teeth were hurt, and I was like, "These gotta be full of cavities on my back, bottom teeth, and top teeth." And he went, "It's because your wisdom teeth are coming in and it's pushing everything around." I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks." They've been coming in for like 4 years now. I mean, the bottom one's still not come through, but the top two are like slotting into place now. They've been out for a while, but they're finally going, "We should probably join the rest of the gang, you know? We should probably congregate." And I'm like, "Fuck it hell."
Oh dear. I haven't been to the dentist in a very, very long time. And
I went a couple of months ago. You should. I mean, I'm overdue for my eye appointment, but I'm like, I can still see.
my eyes I go much more regularly because yeah, my vision is not great. But
Yeah, you're more short-sighted than I am, aren't you?
yeah, I
Because
am.
what are you?
Oh, I can't remember the numbers.
I think I might. Last I went, I was like minus 3.75 or something.
Right, so I was talking to Jen about this, right? Previous guest on the pod. Hello, Jen,
Yeah.
if you're listening. I was talking to her the other day about, I think I said something about, it was really flippant, and I was like, oh yeah, like obviously when I'm in the shower, I can't see anything anyway, as in,
Yeah.
I haven't got my glasses on. I can't remember what we were talking about. I think there was like a spider or something in the bath, and I didn't notice
Oh yeah,
it.
I won't see that if I've got my glasses off.
I didn't see it. I wouldn't have seen it, and I don't know. I can't work if I'm in an unfamiliar bathroom. I can't work out how to turn the shower on whilst I'm in the shower. I need to get in there with my glasses on, have a look, you know, do the recce, etc. And you could argue, oh Anna, why don't you look around for spiders first before you do that? I'm not doing that shit. Okay, I just want to be
I'm
warm.
not a pre-spider looker.
Yeah, I'll take that risk. I'm not fussed about sharing my shower with a spider. Anyway.
I mean, they leave anyway. As soon as you turn a shower on, they go, "Oh, this is too moist. I'm out of here."
But
they're not like shower fanatics.
I said this to Jen, because we were staying together in a Airbnb, and I must have said something. I honestly can't remember what I said, but I must have said something along the lines of, "Well, it doesn't matter to me. I can't see anyway." And then I saw her last night, and she was like, "What you said really, like, it really changed something for me. Like, it really, like
resonated with her.
What you said. I've never thought about that. I've never thought that you don't know what a shower looks like on the inside." And I was like, I don't think it's that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. And she was like, I know, I've just never thought about it, and I've just been thinking about it a lot since. And I was like, okay.
It sounds like one of those like surreal moments where you're like, oh wow, the people around me experience like life
The world
on
differently.
a day-to-day
Yeah.
yes, so differently. Like she's obviously never gone into her shower or like into a bathroom and not been able to like obviously see if there's a spider or like see how the shower controls work from a distance. And she's just like, oh my god, some people just go in there and they just don't know who's in the
Yeah,
corner.
I guess she didn't realize that until I said it, but I thought that was
Yeah.
so funny when she was like, "Yeah, I remember what you said about that shower," and I was like, this is not a big deal, mate." Like,
I don't know. I have my moments as well where I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, I will never have certain, like, I just will never have a certain perspective. I could go out to like uni right now and live the uni life, but I will never have the perspective of living the uni life while young and dumb, you know?
because now you're old and smart, of
Well, I'm
course.
old and decrepit and I won't be going out to bars. But
I think,
also, like, I'll never experience. This is going to be a bit sad, but don't be
oh
sad
God,
about it. But like, I'll never experience having a healthy teenagehood. Like my entire teenage years, I was like sick.
that's true.
But like, that doesn't bother me anymore. But it's just so weird to think that you and I, even though we were best mates and we had so much in common and we spent so much time together, we had like a completely different experience in school. Really,
Yeah, it's true, and we have
which
very
is
different
wild.
lives now.
We do. You got to go to uni. You did
I'll
well
never
for
know
yourself.
what it's like to be talented and skilled and sexy.
Oh, but you are talented and skilled and sexy. What are you talking about?
Bruh, that was me gassing you up big time.
I know, but I'm not gonna have you tear yourself down in the process.
That was another thing, like, because obviously I'm listening to every one of these episodes that we record.
Yeah.
The amount
Anna
of
is a doll who goes through to make sure that there's nothing that we need to get bleeped, nothing that she actually goes, you can't say that because I said something funny and mean about a certain area of England. She went, you can't say that, and I was like,
yeah, I
okay,
was like, nope, nope,
okay.
nope, nope. But she why am I saying she when talking about myself? That is
Third person, Anna Ridge.
absolutely
Oh my god.
incredible what my brain just
Wow.
went through there. I was
Wow.
about to be like, she often says that she's stupid in the podcast recording. No, I
Yeah.
do.
Stop
I
dragging
know.
yourself down.
No, I say it quite a lot, and I was like, oh, I didn't think I said it that often, but the few times, or I'll say something like, oh yeah, I think it's really cool, but I'm too dumb for that, or oh yeah, I think that sounds really
Yeah,
great, but I
you
just
put
don't have the
yourself down a
brains for
bit.
that. Yeah, I know. I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, because like in like intrusive language, it's like very it has a big effect on our self-esteem. Like I'll joke around and say like, oh, my brother's way smarter than me, or I'll joke around and be like, oh, I don't really get that. But that's just me being like, I know that I don't like. I'll be like, oh, math. I don't fucking understand math, but I don't fucking understand math.
Mm.
If you were like, what was it? Was it b squared over 2a? Whatever the fuck it was. I don't even know what that equation is anymore, let alone how to solve it.
I don't
Like,
even know what equation you're pulling out right now.
you know that one where it's like um c equals and then it's like a line and the top line has like a squared over 2a and then no the bottom has 2a.
What?
Hold on.
Oh no, I don't know this either. This is very
Math
exposing for both of us.
mathematical equation over 2a. Will it tell me? Oh my god, it's the quadratic formula. I'm a fucking idiot.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm like, what is this formula? It's the fucking quadratic formula. X equals minus b plus or minus squared b, oh fucking hell, the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
Literally, when you say this, all I hear is that. Do you know that? Do you remember that song that was like?
Russian, the Russian.
Yeah, that's all I heard then. I'm glad my mic picked that up because I really put some stank on it.
No, I'm like literally, oh, it's what does the quadratic formula even solve anymore?
I don't know why you're asking me, man. I flunked GCSE maths. Like,
I think I got
I
an A,
biffed
you
it.
know.
Did you?
I think I got like it was either an A or a B because I know I got a D in law. I know I got a C in chemistry and physics, and I got an A star in biology.
Mm. I actually want to take this opportunity to shout out. I had to have a maths tutor at school because I was so dense at maths and so far behind. And my maths teacher, who will remain nameless, was a cow.
Oh my god.
And she was like, I think you'll be lucky to get a C in Maths GCSE because
Wow.
this is like you're really, really far behind the others. And I was like, ouch, owie,
To be
there
fair,
goes.
you were homeschooled for like a year.
Yeah, I know, and I am shit at maths. Like I have no excuse on why I'm
Listen,
bad at
if
maths. I'm just bad at maths.
the only maths I need to know is like plus, minus, divide, times.
Yeah,
That's it. I just
That-
need to know how much money I'm spending at a grocery store. I don't,
that's all anyone needs to know,
or like
really.
angles. They're like, oh, if it's at a 60-degree angle and and length one is 28 centimeters and length two is 3 centimeters, what length is the other one? I'm like, I
Who
don't fucking
cares?
know. And if I
Yeah,
needed to know, I'd measure it with a fucking ruler.
I know. It's oh yeah, I hate maths. Anyway, I had a maths tutor at school who was like 2 years above or something, and I cannot tell you the miracle that that girl pulled on me to get me through maths GCSE. She was incredible. Like I'm talking,
She was like, I got you, baby girl.
she she was absolutely crazy. She was like, so we had to have our tutoring sessions, which she obviously didn't get paid for. She's just a student. We had our tutoring sessions in the lunch times, so she's given up her lunch times to hang out with someone like 2 or 3 years younger than her. Number one,
Mm.
that is a generous soul. Number two, she produced the finest maths resources from I don't know where. I had a ring
We made
binder.
them.
I had little plastic little plastic sheets that you put paper in. Everything had my name on it. Everything was labelled. I had a little diary of homework that she'd set out for me.
Oh my goodness.
She was incredible, and I don't even remember what I got. I think I might have got a B or something in the end.
Nice.
And my maths teacher was like, I was like, yeah, you eat your fucking words, man. Because this girl saved my ass.
The thing about maths is like everyone's like, oh, it makes up the universe and everything. And it's like, yeah, but like molecules make up the universe, and I'm not expected to fucking know what each of them fucking does, am I?
Mm, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like math should be a voluntary subject once you get beyond like 30. Like once you know your times tables and shit, I feel
Yeah,
like
you're
unless you
good.
want to go into engineering or mathematicals or science-based things, you should be allowed to go, no, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, and tap out.
Yeah, because I could have learned so many more interesting things throughout those last 2 years of fucking math.
I would have loved to learn more life skills at school.
Yeah, they didn't really teach us anything because they used to do like baking and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, in like year seven.
And sewing and stuff.
Yeah, that would have been so much more useful than Pythagoras. No offense to
Yeah.
that guy, but
Or doing like taxes.
oh yeah, shit like
I don't know.
that.
I've never had to do a tax, and I will one day, and I have no idea. No idea.
I would love to have done things I would have loved to have learned. Okay, no, okay, I'm gonna get annoyed. I can feel it.
Okay, so do we need to pivot away from the school talk?
No, no, I'm gonna get annoyed, but I'm gonna get annoyed on live air. Right? Okay.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
All
what we
right.
should have learned at school. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Things you need to know as a young adult. Like I'm talking, you know, 17, 18. Things you actually need to know about before you enter the workplace. If you're entering the workplace, okay. Pension, number one. Pension. Number two, investments. Come on, why did we not learn about those at school? Number three, taxes, obviously. Number four,
Obviously.
insurances.
Yeah.
All of this shit was an absolute mindfuck to learn about when you're 18 and you're full
They
of
expect
hormones.
your parents to teach you that, but it's like the reason that
Bollocks.
it's like some people don't have very good parents, or they're in like the system, or their parents don't have time.
Yeah, no one actually tells you any of this. Like, what did we do?
No.
I put a condom on a banana. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that was like meh.
Um,
I'm gonna be honest though, like it's not rocket science to put a condom on.
no, but do you know what is
They don't
rocket
need to give us
science?
a demonstration.
Yeah. Do you know what is bloody rocket science? Is working out pension schemes.
Yeah.
Working out what bills you need to pay when, what taxes are due when, what you
Ugh.
need to have insured legally, car insurance, house insurance, etc. Another thing, is renting.
Mm.
No one tells you what you need to be able to do and provide in order to rent somewhere until you're
No.
there. And then those people that work for those estate agents, not all of them, I'm sure there are some good ones, but most of them, they're going to see a bunch of 17 to 18-year-olds that want to live in a house, and they're going to rinse you for all you're worth.
Yeah.
Because they can, because you don't know any better.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm off my pedestal now.
I mean,
I've
life
finished.
is just kind of set up in a way where the people who are already established keep benefiting at the expense of the people who are fresh to the world almost.
Mm,
Like that's why I just like I need to get my license this year. I need to get driving, but I just don't I just hate the idea of driving. Like I'm okay
Yep.
at driving. I hate that there are other people on the road.
Yep.
I hate that there's things I have to do to insure my car to make sure
Yes.
that I'm legal to be on the road. That if someone like what do I do if someone hits me? What do I do? Who do I call? Do I have to call someone? I hate talking on the phone. I don't want
Yep.
to call someone. I don't want
Yep.
to call my insurance. I don't want to exchange numbers with a stranger who's just hit my car. I don't
I
want any of
know.
this.
This is what I mean. This is what no one teaches you. I would love it if we did like a, I don't know, and this, take note, schools around the world.
Yeah.
Let's do some scenarios that you might get into in your life that would be useful. For example, you get into
No,
a
they
car
did
crash.
do scenarios. They did do scenarios. It was like when we were 7 and they'd make those traumatizing videos where they hit a fake dummy in a car park and put
That's true.
fake blood everywhere when we were like 7 and we'd be like, "Oh my god."
But they don't
What good
tell
did
you.
that do?
Yeah, they don't tell you like, oh, if you're in a car incident, these are the steps that you follow.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, I'm just going to wait until I'm in the moment and I'm emotional and I don't know what's going on for me
to find out.
Yeah. So what I've done, because I'm anal about this kind of thing, is I've written myself a to-do list and it goes in the front of the car and it says, all right, you've crashed your car.
Oh my gosh,
That
that's
was
fucking amazing.
That was a stupid ass thing to do, but here's what you need to do. 1, here's your insurance provider. Here's the policy number. Here's the number you need to call. Here's how
That's
long
clever.
you can expect to wait. And this is what details you need to give to whoever it is you've bumped into, if you have, or if you've just like hit a pavement or whatever. And that
Yeah.
has served me well because I didn't crash my car. My car broke down
Yeah,
on the middle of
on
a
a
roundabout.
Yeah.
It broke down on the middle of a roundabout. And because I broke down on a roundabout, but I had my phone number and I had my contact,
You were ready.
I was ready and I was calm. And hot
Good.
guy I live with was like, "I'm so surprised you managed to deal with that without having a crisis." And I was like, "It's in my
Yeah.
phone, man."
Emphasis on the cry, because you know what I would do if I was in a crash?
Yeah, grizzle.
Do. Mommy!
Yeah,
I'm like, Mommy!
yeah. I thought that's where I was
My mother
going.
is in her 50s, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I'd probably call you and be like, "No, you'll never guess what I just did, girl."
Yeah, I mean, what if I'm upset about something? I mean, yeah, Grizzle is not my go-to necessarily, but if I'm at Grizzle level, what I normally do is call up somebody, and it's normally you, and then you go, okay, let me distract you with some crazy
Yeah.
ass shit that I've just plucked from nowhere, and I'm like, okay.
Because I'm like Anna is the type of person when she's having a crisis, she doesn't need your advice. She knows what needs to be done.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, if you're like, oh well, maybe you can. That's not gonna help her. She already knows. You just need to be like, dude, that's crazy. Do you know what else is crazy?
Yeah, I need distraction.
Yeah, to come away from the emotions.
Yeah, yeah.
But like everyone works a little differently in crisis. Like I will go one of two ways in a crisis. I will go absolutely like numb and just start sorting things out, or I'll just burst into tears and lose the plot.
Yeah.
It entirely depends on how overstimulated I am and how much shit's happened that week.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Because like I do this thing where, to throw back to the duck episode, when my duck died, I wasn't sad to begin with. I saw that she was dead and I checked on her and I saw she was dead, and I went back inside and I grabbed a plastic bag, because even though they're domesticated animals, obviously I didn't want to be touching anything dead, and I scooped her up into that, and then I took her into the woods and I dug her grave and I buried her and I covered her up and I put a log on top. And then as I was walking back inside, that's when I started crying.
Yeah, yeah,
After
yeah.
everything was sorted out, I was like,
Yeah. It's like the after once the shock has worn off, isn't it?
yeah, it is. It's like my body goes into like not a physical shock, but like an emotional shock where it's like, okay, well, we need to not deal with this right now. We need to deal with things, other things.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean. I saw many, many years ago, I had a friend that I used to work with, and I didn't see him for a few years because he had a stroke. And then after he had
Oh,
a
wow.
stroke, I saw him again, and he was so different in every way that I had known him. Like his complete, obviously, because he's recovering from stroke, is completely different. And at the time, I was totally fine, and I was totally natural with seeing him like that. But the second he left, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
oh my
it's
god, he looks
weird.
so different. Oh.
Because I've lost a lot of pets and stuff, and I've had a lot of health issues happen with like myself. But like I've not had a lot of like grief with people until this year just gone when my granddad died. And that's weird. That's weird because like I still think in my brain I've not registered that he's dead, even though like logically I know. I feel like emotionally I've still not accepted that.
Yeah, sometimes it
Which is
just
very
takes a while.
weird.
It just takes a while, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's I think it's also very weird because they're not. I think they're taking his ashes back up to Scotland because I have Scottish heritage. I come from he was born in Aberdeen, and they're gonna take it back up there to sprinkle his ashes. I think, which is gonna be weird because I'm not. There was no funeral. We're not gonna go up there. I think my uncle's gonna go up there with his wife.
It's not much
As
closure, is it?
No, exactly. I feel like maybe if there had been like a funeral of some kind, it would have. It's just so weird because I literally saw him the day before he died, and I feel like that's very jarring to be there one day at like 4:30, and then the next day get a call from your dad at 4:30 saying granddad's just died. It's very jarring. But at the same time, he was a very old man, and we had a lot of warning that this was coming. I think that does make a massive difference.
Yeah, I think all of these things, like whether you know they're coming or not, they all affect you in different ways, don't they? Like,
I
knowing
think
something's coming and then it happening is still a shock.
yeah, it's still horrible, but at least you've like somewhat started. Like Rory, my cat, is in heart failure. She's doing really well at the moment, but obviously I'm now very aware that she will go downhill probably in the next year. And but when she first went and they were saying, "Oh, she's in heart failure. She has all this fluid. Do you want us to resuscitate them?" Like just scaring the shit out of me.
Yeah.
That was so shocking that I was literally like going from comatose to then bursting into tears and hyperventilating and nearly throwing up and then going straight back into being kind of comatose. So weird. But like I think I've only gotten like that over certain things and none of them have been like actual death. They have been like just highly emotionally charged moments leading up to it. I think one of the times was something happened with you where something was going on with your health or something and I got like really upset about it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was.
Oh.
'Cause
Oh,
I
I think I know what it is. Yeah, I think I know. I think I know.
something was
Yeah.
going on. I just got so upset because I was like, I don't want Anna to experience the kind of things I've experienced. It's not nice, and Anna doesn't deserve it. Anna's so nice. I got like so upset with the
Aw.
idea that you would.
Oh,
It
that's
was
cute.
so weird. That's probably one of the top emotional moments in my life
Oh my god.
for some reason. And when you called me when your granddad died, that was.
Oh yeah.
You were just inconsolable, and I just felt so useless on the other end of the phone because I was like, because I think you weren't in our area, were you? You were elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I called you
So
when
I
my
was like,
granddad died. Yeah,
I can't even
you.
go down the road or anything.
Yeah, I called you when my dog died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you called me before when he was in surgery.
Yeah. Oh, and that was such a
That was rough.
Teddy response though, which was okay, here's some hot gossip about my family. And I was like, yeah, okay, I guess.
Well, I was like saying to you, I was saying to you, like, okay, because he was in surgery and you were already heading there, and we were
Mm.
like, and you were like, I know there's not much I can do, but I just, I was like, I need to, because I was so worried because you were driving. I was like, I need to
know.
get Anna to not be crying, actively not be crying.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like, yeah. I've never driven for that length of time without a break and at that speed.
Yeah,
I would think I was
it was
going like
intense.
90 for about 4.5 hours
It was,
to try and get
I'm,
back to the vet.
yeah,
Anyway, that was a little while ago now.
it was. It just goes to show how complex humans really are with their emotions and stuff.
Damn, we really get through it all in these episodes. We started off with
Sex toys.
sex toys and now we're at grief.
We're at the stages of grief. 1, rose toy. 2, bullet.
Yeah.
3, dildo. 4, butt plug.
The sex toy to grief pipeline is
Is
something
you
that
know
you won't
what?
find anywhere else, I don't think.
You know what? A lot of people actually like do cope with like shit in their life with like sex. So like really we've just come full circle.
Well, yeah, suppose so.
Oh, speaking of coping methods.
Oh god, here we go.
I had a joint the other day for the first time in a while.
Ooh, how did that go?
I have never had cotton mouth from a joint before.
What is cottonmouth, please?
It's where like you stop producing saliva.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know, like when you have a tooth removed and they tell you like they don't want you to have like dry socket.
Yeah.
It's like that, but in your whole mouth.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It was there like
That
also
actually,
slightly high with a
that,
headache. I was like,
that sounds horrible.
it wasn't good. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go up to bed anyway because it was late when I had it because I wanted it to be dark so I could put the cats in the thing. And then I went up to bed, and then as I was
Oh no.
falling asleep, Neb jumped up onto the pillow next to me, and in like my highness, I thought that she was attacking my hair. So
Oh
I like
no.
bolted upwards and I went, "What the fuck?" and was like flailing around.
Oh no.
Because I think she went to lick her paw and caught a little bit of my hair.
Hmm.
And I went, "She's biting me!"
Oh my god.
So she ran off and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing this for?" And then I had the best sleep ever that night. That was the best sleep I've had in a while.
Oh, that's good.
I sleep so good on weed. I do. I don't get like giggly and high unless I have alcohol with it, and then I do. But it just chills me out. But this one,
Mm.
yeah, I just got really bad cotton mouth. I think it was because I did like chain smoke the fuck out of it in like 2 seconds flat. I was like, I need this.
Yeah. That's
'Cause it was 420.
crazy. I mean, yeah, can't say I've ever had cottonmouth.
No, I mean,
Um,
you've not you used to smoke weed a little bit, didn't you? You dabbled in uni as most people do, but it's not really a thing for you.
No, I actually didn't dabble in uni. I've
Did you
done it.
not? When
No,
did you dabble?
with you.
With
I've
me? Oh, it was
yeah,
me. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I've done it with you and with another friend.
I'm so sorry, Anna's mum.
Very. I think I've smoked weed maybe 5 times in my life, if that.
Hmm.
And each time nothing has happened, which is why I'm not that fussed about it.
I mean, you're a pretty anxious person, so I would reckon it probably just brings your cortisol levels down for you.
Yeah, but in the moment, I don't feel any different at all.
Oh, do you sleep better?
No, not really. I mean,
Hmm.
thank the Lord that I don't typically struggle with sleeping. Anyway, so in fact, I tend
Lucky
to,
bitch.
yeah, I struggle waking up, to be honest. That's my issue. But anyway, shall we take some credit and things?
Yeah, let's start wrapping up. Okay, who's taking credit for what so far this week?
Okay. Well,
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
you go first because I've not thought of anything yet.
So I had an art moment, and I started drawing some art.
Ooh,
And
hashtag art moment.
I banged out like 6 pieces of art in
Oh,
like a
I want
week.
to talk about this. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about
I don't know what happened to me.
your dispatch art because it's
My
so
gender
good.
swap feminine dispatch art. Like,
It
oh
is
my god.
so good. Oh my
And
god.
I've gotten such a massive reception on Tumblr. I've got like 2,000 interactions on Tumblr. And I'm like, I know what you are. I know what all of you are. To
Really?
all my
Wow.
beefy ladies that I've drawn.
You should.
But yeah, I don't know what happened to me. But I'm like, okay, this is good. Because I neglected my art accounts for so long. Like, I started on them. I was doing well on them. Nimona had just come out. I was living my life. Met Dandy. Had my surgery before I met Dandy. And then life just got really chaotic, and I was like, "Oh, I don't have time for art." And now I'm back on the bullshit, and I'm hoping to stay on the bullshit. I'm hoping to ride, you know.
So, where can fans find your art, please?
You can find my art on Tumblr, X, and Instagram under Pedestal Art.
Spell it out.
Hmm.
Spell it out. Teddy and then
Teddy and an STLE art. Teddy and
STLE.
Thistle. I have to say that to my vet because my personal email also has like Thistle in it with a Y. Obviously, I'm not going to give that out, but they're like, "Oh, Thistle," and I'm like, "Yeah, but with a Y," and they're like, "With a where?" And I'm like, "Where do you think?"
I cannot comprehend.
I'm like, "Where do you fucking think?"
That's a great thing to take credit for because that art slaps so
It's
hard.
actually,
It's so good.
I'm actually like really impressed. I'm like, what happened to me? But I think it's because I reference a lot of screenshots from the game and I take a lot of colors and the shading from what's already there. So I've been able to really play about with it, which has been really fun. So
That's a great one. I'm along the same vein, and of course, harking back to my theme of the year this year, which is creativity.
yes,
I have started writing again. Big news.
you have.
I'm currently writing 2 things. One of them is a fan fiction, and the second thing is a fan fiction, but for someone's birthday because it is pure smut.
Disgusting smut.
It's my first time writing PWP. Is that how you say it? Porn without plot?
Yes. Well, there's porn with plot and porn without plot, so it's both the same, really.
I don't know if mine counts as plot or not yet because I've only written the spicy scenes and I've got to find a way of threading them together. But I'm writing it.
I always write a chapter and I go, I need to stick a smut scene in here somewhere.
See, normally I write very chronologically, start to finish. But
Yeah.
this time I was like, I know what I want to happen in the sex scene, so I'm going to start with them and then
that's
work
what
backwards.
they recommend though, like all of the established authors. Like
Really?
yeah, like they'll say like write the scenes that you're passionate about, that you have in your head that you really want to write.
Oh, there's
and
passion in
then-
these scenes, let me tell you.
And then write like the filler between.
Yeah.
But I'm also a chronological writer, I think, because I used to write fanfic as a teenager and that's broken me. But they also, another thing that they do is if they're saying if you've got writer's block, like write a very short little scene that has nothing to do with it just to get the juices flowing.
Yeah, I really like
I need
that.
to be disciplined and do shit like that.
I really
Because
like that.
I still haven't finished Pine. Pine is finished technically, but it's in draft stage.
Yes, your
It's not
debut
in
novel.
finished stage. It's not even a debut novel. It's just a gift for our friend Sam, and I've just not done it.
Well, I mean,
Our friend Sam went, "There's no good gay werewolf porn in these bitches," and I went,
Teddy's
"Hold my
like,
beer, Sam."
Yeah. Teddy's like, I'll stop you right there.
I do need to make some major changes though, so that's why it's on my back burner.
I'm not planning on doing anything too strenuous and plot heavy with this porn. For
Plot's
our
hard.
friend.
Plot is hard.
But also, this friend has requested that it becomes a audio book. So now I've shot myself in the foot because I have to say out loud
You do.
some of the filth that I have written in for dramatic effect.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll do it.
So yeah, actually, yeah. That's
Give me the script.
That's a
I'll
good
do
shout.
it. Send it to you.
yeah. Or we could like take a character each. Oh god, hang on. Okay,
That'd be
we're
funny.
gonna have to wrap up here because we need to carry on this discussion offline.
In private. Well, yeah, no, we've both been a very creative little eggs, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
We've done very well for ourselves. And we're being very creative by making this podcast. And with all creative endeavours, things must come to a very brief end so that something else may start. So we're going to wrap the podcast up here. Thank you so much for listening. That's all we have for today, but it is far from all we have to say. Next week, who knows? Maybe we'll talk about your hyperfixation. Tune in to find out. Bye.
Goodbye.